Today I'm going to be building an aquarium with only golf course fish. You're probably thinking to yourself, how the heck are you going to do that? Well, I have stuff behind me. We're literally going to build an aquarium. And then we're going to catch a bunch of fish from the golf course, put in the aquarium, take some pictures, some videos, whatever. And then we're going to let them all go, obviously. I'm not going to take them home. I brought this bin. This bin was like $7. I'm literally only using it for this video, so I'm like, why am I going to spend $50 on like a 20-gallon aquarium? I was really hoping that this spillway wasn't going to be flooded today. Last time I was here, it was flowing, and it's still flowing, but it's underwater now. So the water we're going to put in the aquarium is not going to be nice, fresh, flowing water. It's going to be kind of nasty water. Got a bucket full of rocks from my backyard. They're kind of, you know, like spread around here on the bottom, just to kind of like decorated, I guess. And I also got a couple plants from Walmart just for a little decoration. Yeah, this water is kind of poopy, stinky. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's just gonna have a little tint to it. The first one that I did with like the little tiny aquarium, I brought my own water. I can't really do that unless I want to bring, I think this is like 30 gallons. I'm like, unless I buy 30 gallons of water. While I'm filling up this water, if you guys are new here, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to click on my video. It means a lot to me. If you want to help out, I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. My goal is foreseeable, but we still got a lot of ways to go. So if you want to help out, hit that subscribe button. It'll mean a lot to me. And I think my goal today is to catch 5 different fish to put in this aquarium. I think that's exactly what we did last time. We put 5 in there. Yeah, this water's kind of gross looking. But there we go. You can kind of see. Got the plants, got the rocks. I got one little final touch just to keep these fish comfortable while we get some of them, and that's this aerator. Boom. Give them a little bit of oxygen in there. Let's grab some fishy fish. I have a few different strategies to catch some fish today. The main one's going to be worms and bread, kind of sinking on the bottom and whatnot, but I'm also going to try drop shotting some stuff for any bass species. And I also do have a cast net and a dip net for some other stuff that's in here that's not going to eat bait. And for my regular audience, yes, I know I filmed about 750,000 videos here. Don't worry, this is the last time I'll be here for a while. I think a worm on the bottom to start is just like guaranteed pretty much, especially right in front of the spillway. I did see some fish surfacing around the edge, which tends to happen like over there. Tends to happen when it gets flooded like this. They tend to come up really shallow. Oh, right there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Definitely gonna target some of them boyos. All right, got our little worm on here. Cut it in half. I don't actually think, I don't know. I want to float it just because there is a flow going on here, but maybe just to start, just to get on the board. You guys let me know if you see this start to get bit or messed with. Yeah, this is actually the rod we used last time we were here. Dude, the fish freaking bent the hook out, man. It was crazy. Got a nice catfish on here. All right, that looks sketchy to me. That looks sketchy. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? What? Wait, what? Oh, it's a tilapia. I was wondering what the crap. Well, I suppose this is a bigger aquarium than last time. I was gonna say, I think this might be a little too big, but we do have like a 30-gallon thing going on here, so maybe it's not too big. Maybe it's just about perfect. I ain't even got the second rod set up yet. So that's a blue tilapia, it appears. Maybe it's a Nile, maybe it's a hybrid, I don't know, but this guy's gonna freak out as soon as I drop him in the water here. He's gonna mess up my beautiful aquarium. Yep, there he goes. All right, let him settle down. There are some bigger fish we're probably gonna throw in here. See him swimming around there? He'll chill out. All right, tilapia down. I waited just a moment for the sun to kind of come up a little bit. I'm hoping that light will be a little bit better. In the meantime, I did tie up a drop shot, and I've got these Z-Man Micro Finesse what are these things? Shad fry? I've used these a couple times on jig head and they just, dude, the bass just freaking eat them like popcorn, man. But yeah, I'm also gonna throw a piece of bread, actually, passive fish for me. Get ourselves some of this freaking yummy bread. Bread is a good one, kind of a multi-species bait, but there is like one species I have in mind with this. The challenge today is not gonna be getting that species, it's gonna be getting one small enough to fit in that freaking aquarium, because I have got them here big enough, excuse me, big enough that like even diagonally, like they couldn't fit long-wise in the aquarium. So we're gonna bomb that kind of out there. Oh, actually there's one eating on the top right there. All right, and then this drop shot I just put on. This is freaking bass candy. There's multiple species of bass in here we could get, but I've actually never drop shot one of these. I don't know how this is gonna do. I'm literally just gonna slow roll on the bottom in front of the spillway. Oh my gosh, we're getting hammered already. We're getting hammered already, bro. First cast. Maybe if we go a little quicker, get him to like strike it hard. Oh, that was a good bite. Dude, those might be a little like bluegill and stuff, which they will eat this. I have caught them on stuff like this. I wonder how this will be on a drop shot. Oh. Okay, see, that's gonna be too big for an aquarium. Oh wait, maybe not. Wait, yeah, definitely. No, stay out of that one. Yeah, something run and drag like that is not gonna be able to fit in here. But we're still gonna pull them in. Good heavens, dude. Yeah, that thing ain't fitting there, that's for sure. That's a good one. That's actually a better one for what I catch here. Yeah, that's like a real nice one for what I normally catch here. Of course, the time we actually kind of need one on the smaller end, that's when we catch a big one. All right, yeah, this guy's got an attitude. Freaking nerd. Yeah, this is too big. I mean, we could put him in there, but he's gonna have no room to go, and there ain't gonna be no other fish we can put in there. I'll show him to the big camera when it's one small enough we can actually use. Nerd. Ah, all right, we'll throw a worm on the drop shot, because that is always an amazing option for those little fish that don't want to hold on. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just roll it off the bottom. Ew. Come on, we only got one species? So many, well, I guess we technically got two, but yeah, I ain't putting that thing in the aquarium. That's for sure. This I can roll a little slower because it's a worm. In fact, I could probably actually twitch this. Oh my gosh, that thing got freaking hammered. Something small, but he still hammered it. Like how he wasn't on after all that, I don't know. Holy cow. And that's why we threw a worm on. We're gonna get him right here. There we go. Whoa, what is that? Oh, is that a normal bluegill? Wait, what the I think it's a normal bluegill. Okay, cool. I don't, honestly, I know this is like one of the most common fish like ever, but I do not normally get those here. Little bluegill, he got some super cool colors on him. Don't jump out of the water, please. Yeah, I don't normally get bluegills here. I normally get like just tilapia. Bluegill's kind of one of those like not so regular catches. 2 rods is a little tough right now because the bite is so hot. I know I can like, you know, actually, hold on. I do realize there are some other species I need to grab in there that I can kind of bomb this thing out away from all the small fish that are gonna bite every 2 seconds. Let's do that. Let's do that. I know I'm all over the place, sorry people. Just trying to figure out what strategy I want to do for getting these fish. Just the problem is they bite so quick, and if I keep hooking big ones like that, I'm gonna have no time to fish for like the stuff I'm trying to get, the other species. The carp here are on the smaller side on average. That one was like a bigger one for here, so throw that way out there so these little fish can't grab it. We can grab another one right away. Hopefully not a bluegill, just something else. There's, oh my gosh, they're hitting it like hard. Right there. That is a bluegill. Dude, they got such sick colors in here. Should just throw this guy on live, get a largemouth. Sorry, Mr. Bluegill, you are not what I'm after. Like, I just gotta maybe weed through them. Maybe a little bit bigger bait presentation. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I thought it was another bluegill. Oh, that is like beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna step away from the water because these guys like to jump off the hook and into the water. Dude, this guy was born yesterday. This is freaking perfect for an aquarium. I for real thought that was gonna be another bluegill. Look at that. That is actually the whole reason I came here, because this is the only place I ever catch these yellow bass. So sick, dude. That is like perfect aquarium size. And he's 100% gonna try to jump out. They do that. So I'm just gonna gently put the lid on there. All right, we got a bluegill in there. We got a yellow bass. We got a oh! What the heck is going on there? All right, is this a catfish? This feels like a catfish. Whatever this is, no, it's a tilapia. And I think it's bigger than the one that's in there already, so. I don't want you. Dude, this dude's drunk as heck. Are you pregnant or just eating good? Okay, hold on. Dude, we're catching fish galore over here. Just not 100% what we want. Freaking tilapia. I got to catch some of those in Florida, and let me tell you, they fight so good in Florida. I had like 20-pound line and it was rip and drag. That thing didn't pull drag once. And I have 4-pound line, or no, that was 8-pound line, but still, like, they're wet socks here, man. We got a bluegill and a yellow bass. There's one other species I can think of that I want to grab here on a worm. We're gonna just try for them. We might have to weed through bluegill. I'm not gonna show you guys me catching 500 bluegill in a row. Like, I will only show them to you if I happen to hook on one that's new. But there is at least one more I can think of. Maybe largemouth, but I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have not caught a largemouth in here in over a year. We got the tilapia, we got the bluegill. So what, we got 3 species in there, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to grab this last one. I was catching a bunch of them last time I was here. Like, it was like every cast, and there weren't any bluegill last time. Oh my gosh, that just got immediately destroyed. I didn't even get to close my bail. Come on, let's get one of these. It's just crazy how quickly it can change. Right there. Whoa, nice, dude. It's another yellow. That's sick, dude. I love yellow bass. This guy's actually a pretty good size. Oh gosh, give me a second, please. Wow, what a freaking bite. Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, that's gonna be too big. Dude, how did you even do this? I got the hook out of his mouth, but he got it like tangled. Oh, there we go. Another little yellow bass. I already know that thing's gonna be too big. Come on, man. We'll get him in anyway, because we have to. Watch it be like a giant largemouth that just like ate bread. It's 100% a carp. Yep. Dude, they're always small in here. Why the day that I need the small ones, I'm getting the freaking big ones? Yeah, I don't want to do this any more than you do, pal. This guy's actually not like huge, but he's just, you know what I mean? Like, that's like the length of the aquarium. My goodness. All right, you know, screw the bread out there. Carp will eat a worm, but catfish will eat worms over bread, I feel like. So I am gonna toss a worm way out there in hopes of a catfish or perhaps a small carp. Oh, I'll go full crawler. It's a garlic worm too. This is like asking to be eaten by a catfish. This thing doesn't cast far at all, but whatever. Let me actually see. I did this last time. I was thinking because of how high it is, we're gonna have to get him in a cast net, but I'll try. Let me see if all the freaking shad are down here. No, I didn't get nothing. If we get catfish, carp, I get this one I'm after, and then we cast net the last one, we will literally have 7 species in that freaking aquarium. Boom. Oh my god. How do you rip the worm off? Literally, the worm didn't even stay in the water for more than 5 seconds before it's completely gone. Are you for reeling me? Oh, something's on this worm. Can't do 2 rods. It's crazy. What do we got? This thing feels tiny. Oh my gosh, this is the most... We just lucked out so hard, bro. We just lucked out so hard. Look at this, man. Look at this. That's a freaking catfish. Tell me that's not like aquarium perfect. He's hooked in the mouth too. He didn't swallow it, which means he'll be just fine in there. Oh my gosh, we just got the luckiest freaking catch of our life. I hate baby cats though because they always spine the crap out of me. Dude. Ow, freaking A, man. Well, I wanted to show them to you guys better, but the baby ones just like to harass me. He's right there. See him down there? Little channel cat. All right, so we got channel cat, yellow bass, blue tilapia, bluegill. That's perfect. We'll cast net this other one, guaranteed. I just need this one off the bottom real quick, and then we can grab a carp last second just to throw in there, just for funsies, and then we'll let them all go. Call it a freaking morning, man. Well, over the next hour or so, I proceeded to catch about 30 bluegill and 30 yellow bass, but the green sunfish were just not biting. I even caught some more carp, but they were just way too big to put in the aquarium, so we decided to switch up our strategy. Well, it's time for the cast net, people. My fear is that we're gonna throw one cast to the cast net, get like 100 stuff that we don't want. This has been out of bait forever. I just been too lazy to go throw more bait on it, so. All right, we're gonna throw the cast net. We got 2 more species in mind. If we don't end up getting the one, at least we got its counterpart. Let's grab a couple species possibly, and then our carp, show them to you guys, and then let's get them back in. There's a turtle over there. Don't eat my bait, I swear. You will go in the fish tank if you eat my bait, turtle. All right, I haven't done this cast net in forever. It's pretty freaking rusty, salt watery. That wasn't like super in front, because my thing's in the way. Let's see what we got though. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew it. Wait, what the heck is that? Wait, what the heck is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a red shiner? I actually don't know. I actually have no idea. That never happens. There's a couple of them in there. Yeah, here's another one. Are those red? They might be red shiners. We're gonna move this out the way. I'm like kind of sure there's still bait on there. Just so we can cast in front of that spillway, because that spillway is where all those fish that I'm after should be. That was not, oh my gosh, our bread just got slammed immediately and he's gone. Ugh. Oh, that's what we were after. See, that's why I wanted to cast in the spillway. Let's get a couple out on the land and let's dump the rest back in. These are threadfin shad, or maybe they're baby gizzard shad. All right, let's get this stupid carp. I just wanted to at least, like, we're gonna take it out immediately. Just want it in there just for a second, just for hee-hees. I'll hold on to it because apparently it's insta-bite out there. I fear there may be panfish on it. That's not a panfish. That is not a panfish. Dude, how freaking instant. I know I got 4-pound line. I don't want to lose this. I'll tighten up a little bit, but one head shake and we're off. We're broken. What the crap is even that? What? No. Is that a giant catfish? That might be a big... Oh, no, it's not. Okay, we're good. That dude's so long and skinny. Got a good little aquarium going on here. Let's just touch him in. Boom. We added this to our aquarium. Goodbye. Screw the carp, man. They're too big in here. All right, let me show you guys what we got. Look at all of them. There's some of the shad swimming by. Those are the shiners with the shad. Yellow bass. It's another yellow bass right there. There's our tilapia. There's our catfish. This is either a threadfin shad or a baby gizzard shad. We got a handful of them. I think we have like 5 in there. All shad in there. Amazing bait, by the way. That is a red shiner. See the very red tail? This is also amazing bait. All right, there's our beautiful blue tilapia, aka the wet sock. That is 3 species in there. We're gonna say 4 because that common carp. That right there is our channel catfish. I don't really want to touch him because he's gonna spine me. Goodbye. All right, so that is 5. There's number 5. We got a bluegill. I'm actually realizing now that the colors are showing more, this is a copper nose or a copperhead bluegill who just wanted to jump on the ground. See that little, okay, goodbye, whatever. And this is one of my favorite fish in the world. This is a yellow bass. Freaking gorgeous. Get you. Oh, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Go away. Go that way. Hey, that way. Go. There you go. 7 species. We missed one that I got last time, but this is super cool. This was like my second part of building an aquarium right next to the water. If I am going to do a third one, I think it's going to be at a canal, maybe at a desert canal, get some stripers, some smallies, maybe some flathead catfish. But if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, I will see you guys next week.